So you must be asking yourself, what does Yuna's weird pop star phase and Cloud's leather biker phase have in common? Well, they're actually part of the same universe. Final Fantasy games very rarely cross universes. Well, except for that time when Lightning decided to show up in Final Fantasy XIV and punch a few things in the chest. Well, and that time when all the universes crossed so that they could all beat the shit out of each other. But other than that, it's actually quite rare. In Final Fantasy VII, all people on the planet, even trees, dogs, and also cat turds, are all part of the same flowing life force called the life stream. The company Shinra has found a way to tap into that life source and convert it into electricity, which is fucking baller. In Final Fantasy X and X-2, everyone who dies is sent by a summoner to the far plane, which is a happy place of magical fairies and dust, and everybody gets to just live inside the perfect pair of panties. In Final Fantasy X-2, we actually even meet a character named Shinra. Shinra has the idea that you can actually convert the energy of the far plane into a power source. She does admit, though, that this could take hundreds of years to fully refine. So I guess you could say it is a little bit of a leap to have a character named Shinra talking about using the souls of the dead to power things, and then another planet that happens to have a company named Shinra that's using the soul of the planet to power things, but, oh wait, that's right, the series creator also talks about this. There's a hint in the Final Fantasy VII Ultimania strategy guide. It specifically says, Shinra is a boy who supports the Gullwings, the group that the main protagonist Yuna belongs to. He carries a name that gives him an association to the Shinra company, and he is researching a method that could utilize the energy of the life force that flows through the planet. The result cannot be seen in Final Fantasy X-2, but maybe one day his descendants will establish a company that supplies energy of the planet. Well, that's pretty fucking damning evidence. In the Final Fantasy X-2 Ultimania Strategy Guide, Kashuhige Nojima, series creator, said, after quitting the Gullwings, Shinra received enormous financial support from Ren and began trying to use Vangnan to siphon Mako energy from the far plane, but he is unable to complete the system for utilizing this energy in his generation. And in the future, when traveling to distant planets becomes possible, the Shinra company is founded on another world, or something like that. That would happen about 1,000 years after this story, I think. And the final argument, which is most convincing to me personally, is the fact that when Sephiroth goes crazy in Final Fantasy VII and goes down to the Shinra basement and reads for 3 days straight, when you go and talk to him, he says, this planet originally belonged to the Citra. Citra were a migratory race. They would migrate in, settle the planet, and then move on. This sounds very much like people who were space travelers who were trying to find a place in which all their Mako technology would work, looking for planet to planet until they could find one where they could shut up the Shinra Power Company successfully, until they found Gaia and started Final Fantasy VII. So that's it. Thanks so much for watching, guys. And remember, the moral of the story is, if you're a little fat Albed kid with a weird jumpsuit on, just remember, the next time you try and use the souls of the dead to power your spaceship, you may cause a fuck ton of trouble. 'Cause let's face it, Sephiroth was a badass, but he was also kind of an asshole because he destroyed planets. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Feel free to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And as always, keep dreaming.